54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens, or is it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just felt like, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that...
Terence Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis have never been close, but their rivalry hit a new level last month when they clashed on social media. What began as a debate over the prestigious Ring Magazine Awards quickly turned personal. Despite both being elite champions in their respective divisions, a fight between them is unlikely due to their size difference. That hasn't stopped them from trading blows online, though. Crawford's issues with Davis go beyond a single exchange. He's been holding back his thoughts for a while, and now he's letting them all out.
What champ? Come on, man. Tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm going to come up here where the big boys at. All right.
Gervonta Tank Davis, known for his aggressive style and fiery temper, wasn't about to let Terence Crawford's remarks go unanswered. Despite preparing to defend his WBA lightweight title against Lemont Roach on March 1st, Davis always seems ready for a war of words. Meanwhile, Crawford is focused on his highly anticipated showdown with Canelo Alvarez, a fight that could cement his legacy if he wins. But even with his sights set on Canelo, Crawford didn't miss the chance to take a shot at Davis when the opportunity arose.
Daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow. Man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
In a recent interview on Cigar Talk *, Terence Crawford didn't hold back when discussing Gervonta Tank Davis. The topic arose when the interviewer pointed out Davis's tendency to move up in weight only when he can handpick his opponents. When asked if their social media feud was just two competitive champions clashing, Crawford made it clear it was personal. "Nah, man, I just really don't like that dude," Crawford said. "I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. I don't like anything about him." His tone left no room for doubt. He wasn't interested in sugarcoating his feelings or offering a diplomatic response.
I got a question for you, Tank. At 147, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147?
147.
Shit, I tapped that chin. You know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he
ain't
is.
got no chance.
I already know he is.
You said no chance.
I got round 5.
Shit, I got round 6.
Crawford didn't hold back, describing Davis as an arrogant little dude who hides behind his fame and fortune. He's always surrounded by security and knows he's in the limelight. Crawford explained, but in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that. The remark was a direct jab, suggesting Davis wouldn't carry the same bravado without his entourage protecting him. Crawford's critique cut deep, implying that Davis uses his public persona as a shield, challenging the tough image he has built over the years.
What he got to shield him. Like, he got a lot of security guards around him, and he know, he in the limelight and stuff like that, but in certain...
Despite his disdain for Davis's personality, Crawford didn't deny his talent. He's a good fighter. I respect him as a fighter, Crawford admitted. He's got skills, he's got power, and he's got tremendous boxing ability. But his core personality and his ways, nah. The compliment felt reluctant, acknowledged but not enough to soften Crawford's harsh overall opinion. Naturally, Davis didn't stay silent. Firing back, he took a jab of his own. He's talking like he's the best in the sport, but he's still out here begging for a big payday against Canelo, Davis said. It was a pointed dig, implying Crawford was chasing the Canelo fight for money and validation. Davis's comment tapped into a common boxing narrative, that even great fighters need a marquee opponent like Canelo to truly cement their legacies. But the bad blood between Crawford and Davis didn't stop there. Another factor has been fueling the tension: Shakur Stevenson. The 27-year-old rising star is widely discussed as a potential future opponent for Davis. While the two have yet to meet in the ring, Anticipation for the matchup is already growing. Crawford, who has a close relationship with Stevenson, made it clear he's firmly in Stevenson's corner.
Hey Shakur, like I was telling Bud, it's either you or Keyshawn's gonna get tanked, so because the walls are closing in. So awesome.
It's gonna be him though.
It makes sense. He's closer.
Big brother first.
Absolutely.
We're going to take his personality and personal stuff out of it, Crawford said when discussing Davis. Boxing-wise, he's definitely talented. He's got that it factor, and he's respected in the sport. But Shakur is a different fighter. Shakur is different. High praise from Crawford, who doesn't give out compliments easily. He then broke down why he believes Stevenson would defeat Davis. People call him boring, say he can't punch, but they said the same thing about Floyd because they're defensive fighters. Crawford explained, drawing a direct comparison to Floyd Mayweather. It's a statement that carries weight, given Mayweather's near-flawless career and defensive brilliance. Crawford believes Stevenson's elite defense would be the key to neutralizing Davis's power.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done.
Tank isn't going to hit Shakur like he hits everybody else, and he knows that, Crawford said with confidence. It's a bold prediction, especially considering Davis's reputation as one of boxing's most dangerous knockout artists. Davis thrives on overwhelming opponents with explosive power, but Crawford is certain Stevenson's technical brilliance would frustrate him in the ring. Crawford's loyalty to Stevenson only adds more fuel to his feud with Davis. This isn't just about boxing. It's about pride, loyalty, and proving a point. For his part, Davis will likely see Crawford's comments as yet another challenge to his dominance. And if Davis and Stevenson eventually square off, the build-up to their fight could be one of the most intense in recent boxing history.
Tank, when I see and I go read like little stuff about it, they really be debating. It don't be like, oh, Tank is gonna destroy this guy and everybody is saying it. No, that shit be like real debates, like, no, this Shakur, this, that. And then not only that, now you see Shakur moving up in weight, he's filling out, he's dropping this dude.
The rivalry between Crawford and Davis is a mix of personal animosity and professional tension. Crawford's accusations of arrogance and bravado go beyond typical trash talk. He seems genuinely put off by Davis's personality and demeanor. Davis, meanwhile, has no problem firing back, portraying Crawford as a fighter desperate for recognition. This war of words is unlikely to end anytime soon. Both men are too proud and too competitive to back down. While Davis remains laser-focused on his upcoming title defense, he's likely keeping tabs on Crawford's comments. And Crawford, despite the looming Canelo fight, doesn't seem interested in letting this feud fade.
Has there been any talks with Tank's team?
They reached out, but we told them to come back with an offer. And as far as that, we ain't heard nothing since then. Me and him fighting each other, we'll seal the deal on the kings of that.
Whether Davis and Crawford ever cross paths in person, again, remains uncertain. But one thing is clear, their rivalry has already delivered plenty of drama, and the boxing world is watching closely. Ironically, while Gervonta Tank Davis accuses Terence Crawford of chasing money with the Canelo fight, he himself is eyeing a massive payday in Saudi Arabia for a potential showdown with Devin Haney. Tank's recent comments about fighting in Saudi Arabia make it clear he's not just in it for the sport, but also for the luxury, status, and, as he put it, 2, 3, or 4 Ferraris. While Crawford's move to fight Canelo in Riyadh is viewed as a legacy-defining challenge, Davis's approach feels more like a high-stakes negotiation for his own fantasy shopping spree. His willingness to engage with Turki Alalshik, the man orchestrating mega fights in Saudi Arabia, is already stirring controversy. During a chat on Asterisk, a Safe Place Asterisk podcast, Davis made his demands clear. If he's stepping into the ring against Haney on Saudi soil, the price must be sky high. They said I would fight Devin, and then they said Devin was their chosen one. Davis explained. So now they have to pay me extra because I already know what I'm going for. His message was clear. If Haney is being positioned as Saudi boxing's golden boy, Davis won't step into the lion's den without securing a hefty financial guarantee.
Obviously, you and Tank, and that's something that I feel like has built up for years.
Yeah, I mean, the fight has been built up for years, and at the end of the day, if he want the fight, he could have the fight because he's the WBA fake champion. He's not the, he's just the Mickey Mouse belt.
Davis's comments also hinted at his distrust of how boxing decisions are made when big money and big names are involved. He all but accused Saudi organizers of stacking the deck in Haney's favor, saying, asterisk if I don't knock him out, you're going to give the fight to him. Asterisk. That wasn't just a jab at Haney. It was a swipe at the entire system. It's rare for a fighter to speak so openly about concerns over biased judging, especially when massive paychecks are at stake. What makes this even more ironic is Davis's previous stance. Not long ago, he seemed uninterested in joining the wave of fighters cashing in on the Saudi boxing boom.
Somebody asked Lomachenko.
No.
All right.
Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready. What you think about that? Oh. Turkey said he got your 2 Ferraris ready.
I need 3 now.
Yeah.